Hinduism, an ancient tapestry of beliefs. The term Hinduism encompasses a vast and diverse array of religious, cultural, and philosophical traditions that have evolved over thousands of years. Unlike many other major world religions, Hinduism does not have a single founder or a specific start date. Instead, it has grown organically over centuries, shaped by numerous sages, thinkers, and cultural influences. This essay explores the complex origins and the multifaceted nature of Hinduism, delving into its philosophical underpinnings and the diverse array of practices that define this ancient and enduring faith. The term Hinduism itself is a broad and somewhat modern classification used to describe the religious traditions indigenous to the Indian subcontinent. The origins of Hinduism can be traced back to the ancient Indus Valley Civilization, which existed around 3300 to 1300 BCE in what is now modern-day Pakistan and northwest India. Archaeological evidence suggests a rich symbolic and ritualistic life in this civilization, with images reminiscent of later Hindu iconography. However, the roots of Hinduism as a distinct religious tradition began to take shape with the arrival of the Indo-Aryans in the Indian subcontinent around 1500 BCE. The religious and cultural exchanges between the indigenous Dravidian people and the migrating Indo-Aryans laid the groundwork for the synthesis of diverse religious ideas that eventually formed the tapestry of Hinduism. Unlike many other religions that can be traced to a specific founder or a revelatory event, Hinduism evolved through a complex process of cultural assimilation, adaptation, and the contributions of numerous sages and thinkers. The oldest sacred texts of Hinduism, the Vedas, are a collection of hymns, rituals, and philosophical speculations that were composed over a period of centuries by various seers. Among these texts, the Rigveda is the oldest, and its hymns provide insights into the religious beliefs and practices of the early Indo-Aryan people. The Upanishads, which emerged around the 8th to 6th centuries BCE, form the philosophical foundation of Hinduism. These texts explore profound metaphysical questions about the nature of reality, the self, Atman, and the ultimate reality, Brahman. The Upanishads advocate meditation, introspection, and the pursuit of spiritual knowledge as means to realize one's inner divinity and attain liberation, moksha, from the cycle of birth and death, samsara. The Bhagavad Gita, a part of the Indian epic Mahabharata, is another critical scripture that emerged around the 2nd century BCE. This dialogue between Prince Arjuna and the god Krishna on the battlefield addresses moral dilemmas, the nature of duty, and the paths to spiritual realization. The Bhagavad Gita synthesizes various strands of Hindu thought, offering insights into the paths of devotion, bhakti, knowledge, jnana, and disciplined action, karma. The concept of dharma, often translated as duty or righteousness, plays a central role in Hinduism. Dharma encompasses the moral and ethical responsibilities that individuals must fulfill based on their social roles, age, and life circumstances. The Dharmashastra texts, such as Manusmriti, provide guidelines for righteous living and societal organization, reflecting the social and ethical dimensions of Hinduism. One significant aspect of Hinduism is its openness to diverse beliefs and practices. It is not a monolithic faith with a fixed set of doctrines but rather a dynamic tradition that accommodates a wide range of theological perspectives and cultural expressions. The pantheon of Hindu deities is vast, with major gods and goddesses like Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Lakshmi, Sarasvati, and Durga, among countless others, each representing different aspects of the divine. Hinduism encompasses a variety of philosophical schools, each offering distinctive perspectives on metaphysics, epistemology, and the nature of reality. The 6 classical schools of Hindu philosophy, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Samkhya, Yoga, Mimamsa, and Vedanta, explore diverse paths to understanding the ultimate truth. While Vedanta, with its emphasis on the non-dualistic nature of reality, has gained prominence, other schools offer alternative views, enriching the philosophical diversity within Hinduism. The concept of karma, the law of cause and effect, is central to Hindu thought. It asserts that one's actions in this life determine the circumstances of the next. The cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, samsara, continues until an individual achieves spiritual enlightenment and liberation from the cycle. The paths to liberation are outlined in the Bhagavad Gita: the path of devotion, bhakti, the path of knowledge, jnana, and the path of disciplined action, karma yoga. Hinduism's rich tapestry also includes a plethora of rituals, festivals, and ceremonies that vary across regions and communities. These diverse practices often involve elaborate ceremonies, pilgrimages, and the worship of deities through elaborate rituals and festivals. Diwali, Holi, Navaratri, and many other celebrations punctuate the Hindu calendar, providing occasions for communal worship, joy, and reflection. Temples hold a central place in Hindu religious life. They serve as places of worship, community gatherings, and the celebration of festivals. Pilgrimages to sacred sites, such as Varanasi, Ayodhya, and Rishikesh, are considered spiritually significant and provide opportunities for devotees to deepen their connection with the divine. The idea of ahimsa, or non-violence, is another essential element of Hindu ethics. It emphasizes compassion and the avoidance of harm to living beings. Mahatma Gandhi, a key figure in India's struggle for independence, drew inspiration from Hindu teachings on non-violence in his philosophy of satyagraha. The caste system, though often associated with Hinduism, is a complex social structure with historical roots that extend beyond religion. The Varna system, based on occupation, evolved over time into a hierarchical social order that has been widely debated and criticized. Modern Hinduism encompasses diverse views on caste, with movements advocating for social equality and justice. In conclusion, Hinduism is a multifaceted and ancient religious tradition that has evolved over millennia. It does not have a single founder or a fixed start date but has grown organically through the contributions of various seers, thinkers, and cultural influences. The Vedas, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, and other scriptures provide foundational texts that reflect the diverse philosophical and ethical dimensions of Hinduism. The openness to diverse beliefs, the rich pantheon of deities, and the emphasis on karma, dharma, and liberation contribute to the flexibility and enduring appeal of Hinduism as a way of life. The intricate tapestry of beliefs, practices, and philosophies that constitute Hinduism reflects the spiritual and cultural richness of a tradition that has shaped the lives of millions for thousands of years.